Hi, in our today's video, we are talking about states of matter. There are three common states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Here, at first, what is matter in chemistry, or what is state of matter? The matter is made up of very tiny particles, and these particles are so small that we cannot see them with our naked eyes. Of course, you can see a chair, you can see water, you can see vapors also, but we are unable to see the particles of chair, water, and the vapors. Moreover, matter can be classified into different categories based on the physical properties which are exhibited by them. Following are the basic and three common states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. There are two more states of matter also which we do not see in our daily life. They are plasma and Bose-Einstein condensate. Let's start with solids. In solids, particles are closely or tightly packed with each other, just like this. The gaps between the particles are teeny and hence it is tough to compress them, of course. Solid has a fixed shape and volume, of course. Chair, bed, table, laptop, mobile phone, these all have a solid shape and they have a fixed volume also. Due to its rigid nature, particles in solid can only vibrate about their mean position and they cannot move. Of course, they are just going to vibrate because they don't have enough spaces between them. The rate of diffusion in solid is very low. And now what is rate of diffusion here? Rate of diffusion means the movement of particles. So of course solids don't have enough spaces between them. So their rate of diffusion is very low. Here we have some common examples of solids such as solid ice, sugar, rock, wood, etc. We have a solid ice and all the particles of this solid ice are tightly held together, so they don't have spaces and the spaces between them are very low. Moreover, this is how the particles of the solids vibrate when we give them a certain temperature. Then comes liquids. In a liquid state of matter, particles are less tightly packed as compared to solids. Like they have spaces, but the spaces are not that much. Like they have little spaces. Say, for example, like this: liquids take the shape of the container in which they are kept. As we just discussed, the particles of liquids have some spaces between them, and due to these some spaces, liquids can flow also, and liquids can take the shape of the container in which we are going to put them. Moreover, liquids are difficult to compress as particles have less spaces between them to move. But again, as compared to solid, they are compressible. Liquids have a fixed volume, but they don't have fixed shape. Now you have three containers in front of you. In all these three containers, the volume of water is same, but the shape of water is different. The rate of diffusion in liquid is higher than that of solids because they have little spaces as compared to the solids. Now, examples of liquid state of matter are water, milk, blood, coffee, etc. Here you can see we have water and these are all the particles that are present inside the water. Now you can observe little spaces between all these particles of water, and this is how the particles of water moves or liquid moves when we give them certain temperature. Now they are vibrating very fastly because they have little spaces between them. Then comes gases. In gases, particles are far apart from each other. They have a lot spaces between them, as you can see here, just like this. Force of attraction between the particles is negligible and they can move freely. Gases have neither a fixed volume and nor a fixed shape. The gaseous state has the highest compressibility as compared to the solids and liquid. The rate of diffusion is higher than the solids and liquid. And why this is so? This is just because of the spaces between them. Then these are some common examples of gases: air, helium, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. These all are also present in our atmosphere also. And now here you can see we have vapors, and vapors is actually a form of gas, and all the particles of gas are very far apart from each other. And this is how the particles of the gases vibrate when we give them certain temperature because they have a lot space between them. Now let's talk about plasma. Plasma is not so generally seen form of matter. Actually, plasma is even not a common type of the matter. It's very rare type. Plasma consists of particles with extremely high kinetic energy. The kinetic energy of the particles of plasma is actually so high. Electricity is used to ionize noble gases and making glowing signs, which is essentially plasma. So, like neon gas is used to make the neon signs we see on the roadsides or on some cafe or somewhere else. Moreover, superheated form of plasma are what stars are. The stars that we see in the sky, they're also a kind of plasma. So they're not solids, they're not liquids, and even they are not gases, but yes, they are plasma. Here, by moving on, we have some examples of plasma: lightning, plasma ball, nuclear fireball, neon signs. These are the neon signs we are talking about. Then we have welding arc. These all are some different examples of plasma. So, yes, this is all about our today's lesson. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.